What up? What up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Javier Hernandez back again, back in the scene. Here for the Wednesday schedule with some stream schedule. We go live every Mondays and Wednesdays. And today I'm located in East Los Angeles. Look at the background. That's downtown right here. This is East Los Angeles. The exit right here is Soto Street, and to my left is the historic Ramona Garden Projects, located in East Los Angeles off of Soto Street. This is a historic big hazard barrio, you know, Hazard Grande. Yeah, Hazard Grande barrio. I was out there. I got some exclusive footage from there. Like you guys seen those that have me on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, so today's quote of the day is from Dale Carnegie, and then this guy, he's been out there. He already passed a lot years ago. He was born like in the late 1800s, and so he says, which his book actually. Oh yeah, how to win friends and influence people. That's like a one of those popular books, I guess. But what it is when I was doing the multi level marketing, I was doing Primerica was one of the companies, and the second one was Organic Gold, which I was selling coffee. Which I say I had more success on the coffee than life insurance. Life insurance is like you really got to convince them, but the coffee, it comes in a little package. It's easy to sell. You can sell them in little packages or whatever, or or go to an event, which I done, set up a table and make coffee for the people. So yeah, that's what I done. But anyways, when I was going to the seminars, and gatherings and meetings and all that, is Dale Carnegie was like one of those main ones that these influencers will push out the book. They'll push out this book, and yeah. So I think he was the first ever guy that done multi level marketing. Like if you look back at it, I heard something like that, something crazy like that. But anyways, the quote, what it is, and once again, what I took out of this the Primerica company, I didn't, and I ended up dropping, but I didn't make serious money and all that. But what I got from it is like the positive energy, the positive vibes, the positive frequencies, and that kind of actually changed my life. I remember the first time I went to a Primerican company meeting. It was on a Tuesday, and then the speaker was talking. I remember sitting right there, and after the speaker would say something like something crazy, the people in the audience, like next to me, they'd be screaming out, "Yeah, that's right," and they'd be just screaming out, and like the positiveness, And then I looked at them, and man, I held my laughter. Like I thought that was the funniest thing. I held my laughter. Like to me, it was like the funniest thing out there. I don't know, back in that time. And but yeah, you know what? After a while, like that pushed me to talk to more people and this and that because, um, for those that don't know, I used to be all mad at the world, me mugging everybody and this and that. So I guess that broke my shell. So it's like they say, it's not who you know, is what no, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So people that guys, they're gonna get you in the doors. They're gonna open up doors for you and more opportunity and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just goes with anything. Like there's people out there that they get a job like a successful job, but it's like, it's who you know and not what you know. Yeah, yeah. So anyways, let's go back to his quote. The quote of the day is here, let me put it in the screen. Quote of the day is you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. and that's facts. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Pause. Think about it. Pause. 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 Sorry, B. It's a comment. I don't see the comment. John Johnny Garcia says, "What's up? What up?" I see you, Johnny. Oh, there you go. It's a little lag, I guess. Yo, what's up, Johnny Garcia? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Salute to Johnny Garcia. Hey, what kind of videos you see on my channel? Is it hood hit ups? Let me know. Let me know. Hey, everybody jumping in. Appreciate y'all. Today's quote of the day is by Dale Carnegie, and he says, you could make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you." And that's facts right there, guys. And that's facts right there. Like, and that's something that I carry. Like when I talk to new people, I ask them questions. Like, oh yeah, like how you get here. Oh yeah, like it's like you gotta be interested in other people, and like that they're gonna, of course, people are gonna answer. People, majority of people, like they're already, like majority of people will love to talk about themselves. And so, hey, that's one tip for you guys out there that are doing sales and this and that. It's like you gotta be interested in them, and then once you get the right information, then you could pitch whatever you have. Oh, you having car problems? You know what? Come to my shop. Come to my shop. Guarantee great word type of thing. Yeah, yeah. So those jumping in, what's up? Hit the like, guys. We got 3 likes, 2 likes. All right, let's jump into it. Today's first topic is this video that I seen. It got uploaded early this morning. It happened last night, and there's a car chase ended in Diamond Bar, and you guys gonna see. It started in Pomona, and then I guess he went west on the 10 and south on the 57, and it ended up in Diamond Bar. So let's get to it. John Garcia, I seen your video when you were getting your hair braided. Oh, there you go. Hey, shout out to Johnny for yeah. That was a couple months ago. I was actually in Oregon. I was in Oregon when I was getting my hair braided. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, man. I do these streams on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Mondays was like a bumpy road. It was a bumpy. My audio cut. I had so many technical difficulties, the internet, this and that, and then Tuesday. So you know what? Monday wasn't all that, so I decided to do Tuesday. I went live stream yesterday, and I still was having difficulties on the video, trying to play videos, but today, third try, third time's a charm, guys. So yeah. Thank you, appreciate it, man. You haven't subscribed? Go ahead, subscribe. I'm pretty sure you have.
standoff in Diamond Bar starting hours earlier, with the female suspect crashing into several cars and taking off desperate to pursue. The 30-year-old suspect ramming her way through traffic, repeatedly crashing through stopped cars.
The car came down the hill and ran into me with two other cars. And at the moment, I don't know what to do.
The woman finally moved to Diamond Bar Boulevard near the Pacific Ocean. Got out of the car. Deputies fired less people rounds into the vehicle, shattering the side windows, but she still refused to give up. Authorities using a drone to try to see inside the vehicle. Cops brought in to block her in. At one point, the suspect breaking out her shattered window and throwing out trash. After several hours, a shocking surprise. The little girl.
Oh, look at that little girl. Damn.
The child was in the car, and multiple efforts to discuss it with the victim at the time.
All right, let's go to the comments. Yeah. Talented Mr. Funk, what's up, man? You're not gonna get me this time. the double votes. Yeah, hey, appreciate it. Hey, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, Funk. Hey, what time you out of work, by the way? I'm gonna hit you up on the IG. I'm gonna call you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, check this out. Hey, Mr. Funk, I'm gonna be in his channel this Friday. So yeah, we're gonna chop it up. It's gonna be juicy. Hell yeah, all that good stuff. Johnny Garcia's like, I seen that chase yesterday with the 9-year-old. He said the cops shouldn't have shot these pepper balls with the little girl in the car. Yeah, but to the cops' defense, it's like the car was hella tinted, and you couldn't see like who was inside. Besides the driver, you couldn't see who was inside. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it up to the cops. You know, like there wasn't the wrong this time, but we are gonna be talking about police brutality. So yeah, laugh aloud, Mr. Funk. Let's do 6 p.m. Friday for the interview. Zoom video. Yeah, let's do the Zoom. I got lately I've been using hella Zoom, so yeah, that'd be cool. Hell yeah. It's more better. Are you gonna send me the link or something? Hey, did we do Zoom last time? Funk? Like what platform's better? Like the Zoom or what's the other ones you use? Hey, yo, Johnny Garcia. Last time we was having a vote, little battle between those that like pepperoni pizza, pineapple pizza, and those that don't like pineapple pizza. What is your vote, Johnny? Are you kind of like a pineapple type of guy or what? Pineapple pizza or nah? Okay, so we got it locked for 6 p.m., right? Yeah, let's. Yeah, John Garcia. He's a pepperoni type of guy. No, what about pineapple? My bad, pineapple.
Story, an incredibly dangerous pursuit, crashing its way across Diamond Bar this evening. Then a tense standoff with SWAT begins. Officers injecting tear gas into the boxed-in car. That's when a 9-year-old child comes stumbling out
Damn.
in the arms of a deputy. Reporter Leanne,
look at the cops.
Eyewitness to it all. She joins us live with late-breaking new information. Leanne.
Look at the cops.
The intersection in Diamond Bar with a huge surprise for deputies who say they did not know that there was a little girl inside that car. The 9-year-old rushed to the hospital. The female suspect now in custody. A terrified 9-year-old escaped from the tear gas-filled car.
You can see it right over here. Like At first, like the cops don't know what to do.
Jumping into the arms of a deputy.
Deputy comes here. This one like watching, and there's like a majority of them. These three right here. Of course, they point their gun in the car towards the car.
Like put him on his shoulders, and then they took out the girl after. They had her standing for a while, but yeah, it's just crazy. Not your everyday thing.
The dramatic standoff in Diamond Bar starting hours earlier, with the female suspect crashing into several cars. And
Yeah.
in pursuit. The 30-year-old
Look at that.
ramming her way through traffic, repeatedly cracking.
You see that white car right there? At least that one got out of the way. Majority of them they didn't.
The car came down the hill and rammed into me and two other cars. And at the moment, I didn't know what to do.
The woman finally coming to a stop on Diamond Bar Boulevard near the 60 freeway, but she refused.
Yeah, check this out, Johnny. Oh crap. Oops, there you go. You see this car right here is all damaged up, but if you look at the windows, you can't really see inside. Maybe the driver over here, but you know what I'm saying? So shit. Okay, so the little girl at this time, she's in here in the back seat, and I'm pretty sure she's ducking or she's probably crouching or something like that while these beanbags are penetrating the window.
But she still refused to give up. Pretty crazy. Authorities using a drone to try to see inside the vehicle. Bearcats brought in to block her in. At one point, the suspect breaking out her shattered window and throwing out trash. After several hours, deputies filled the car with tear gas. Suddenly, a shocking surprise. The little girl.
Oh, look at the little girl.
Knew the child was in the car, and multiple efforts to discuss it with the victim at the time, or the suspect at the time.
The woman, still refusing to give up, pulled from the vehicle, which was full of clothes and belongings. The little
all right, Johnny.
rushed to the hospital to be checked out.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, bro. Awesome. Okay, 6 p.m. Friday it is. Johnny Garcia. No, I don't like pineapple pizza. Pineapple on pizza. I get pepperoni with extra cheese. Oh, damn. Okay. Yo, John, shout out to Johnny for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Last time he jumped in my stream, I was getting my hair box braided. My hair was getting box braided. Hey, the homie West Coast Graffiti, he was like, oh, damn. He was like, damn, you look like corn. You look like that fool Corn. And then the I guess the main singer Corn always has his hair box braided and stuff. Hey, come on. Oh. Look at me right there. Exit this. All right. Second topic. Today's show is gonna be about it's about police brutality. And so police brutality, like a lot of people deal with harassment by the police, driving while black, driving while Latino, especially in Arizona. Especially when that one sheriff Joe, I forget his guy's like a Italian last name, Joe. He had like a strict schedule, not schedule, but a strict like rule, whatever, like put anybody over that's Latino looking, Mexicano looking, Mexican looking. And Arizona is a border state, and there's like, I don't know, like this discrimination just because you look Latino, you know, put somebody over, like that's bull crap right there. You know, you gotta have more not evidence, but you gotta have more than just looks and stuff, because that's discrimination right there. So talking about police brutality, are you guys in the chat? Are you guys ever dealt with police harassment, police brutality, like anything you guys want to share? Go ahead, hit the comment. All right, another thing I want to talk about, and this happened in San Diego yesterday. You're gonna see right now a simple traffic stop. Check this out right here. Shout out to the folks at the Activate podcast. They right here on Instagram. Let me see. Oops. Let me switch it up. My bad. All right. The Activate Podcast. They got 11,000 followers. They got some good content. So over here, hey, check this out right here. This is some bullshit, man. Serio, like, how you gonna point a? Okay, let's just read. San Diego police pointed a gun at a young child yesterday. You can reform this witness, said a PERT, which stands for a psychiatric emergency response team. Clinician was counseling this child for at least an hour afterwards. The child was visible, shaking, and crying. That's some bullcrap. Look at you. How you gonna? And this is just a simple traffic stop right here, guys. Like my whole thing was is like how they point why they pointing it at a 8-year-old. I get it. At first, you don't know who's in the car, but as soon as the cop saw it was a kid, cop should have put the gun away. Right here. There's no sound. Let me put the sound. All right, check this out. Check this out. Okay. So he's driving a Monte Carlos. It looks like it's suited for it got like some tires, like some I don't know why I say racing tires, but the thick ass tires in the back and the more skinnier tires in the front. It kind of looks like that. And and I guess the San Diego Police Department is saying that they never pointed a gun at the kid, but you guys gonna see right now. And that's why it's always great. Like when there's a crime was happening and like situations like these, pull out that cell phone because nowadays the greatest weapons to police, the greatest weapons to police brutality is your cell phone. Yes, that's how you could fight crime against the police. The crime the police do, this how you could fight it. All right, so that's a dad. That's a dad first, walking backwards, his hands up. He told a cop, "Hey, I'm not reaching for my pocket." Hey, those are jumping in, hit the like, guys. We're talking about police brutality today. Look at this guy just casually walking by. What the heck? I wouldn't even cross. Look at this guy right here. Why the cop still has his gun? Okay. All right. Hey, check this out. So the driver he goes back, he gets handcuffed. And the cop right now just yelled out, I guess that's his son's name, Anthony. So okay, so the driver told the cop the name, Anthony. All right. At this moment, why you still have your gun out? Okay. He's getting out of the car. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Okay, cop. You could see he's a kid. Why you still got the gun drawn? Yeah, you foul for this, cop. San Diego police, you're foul, man. Okay, you see that? Okay, now he's not really pointing at it, but at first he still had it drawn. Bullcrap. You could hear the people in the background like he's 8 years old. Look at. He still got his hands up. All right, let's read right here. This is the caption right here. San Diego police aim gun at 8-year-old during traffic stop. San Diego police pointed a gun at an 8-year-old yesterday during a traffic stop where the police claimed the driver did not immediately yell to emergency sirens, and that's fine. You know what? My last time I got pulled over by a cop. He saw me had my cell phone in my hand, and I was already exiting, and he gets behind me, and I took a right on the light. He gets behind me, and he turns on some red lights, and you know what? I just kept going straight because it's like red lights. It wasn't sirens, and he saw that I was still going straight, and that's when he hit me with the sirens. Like, okay, now I know that's for me. I pulled over, and then he asked me like, why you have a cell phone in your hand, this and that. I tell him that I'm not from the area. I was out there in West Covina, and then my driver's license, the address that says Colton. So he saw right there that I wasn't lying, and so he went to the car, got information, and he came back. You know what he tells me? Here you go. You're lucky. You're lucky you don't got no record, no tickets, warrants, or whatever. Like, you're lucky you don't got no record. Here you go. You're good to go. Freaking bastard ass cop. Yeah. Hey, and that's hey. Like, why you gonna assume I got a record? Because I'm Mexican, I'm Chicano. And that's what you know what? This is what I deal with. Discrimination. I've been dealing with discrimination since my teens, man. Since my teen years. So yeah. Hey, those that whatchamacallit, those that have, comment below if you have deal with discrimination or police harassment and all that. I've been dealing with this for many years, guys, and one of the other incidents that happened was actually beginning of this year, 2021, when I went to Oregon, and I remember walking in over there in Oregon, a little small town over there, to the liquor store. We was like, what, 3 deep? Me and my bro, and then my other bro, and we just went to get some beer. So we walk in, we go to the beer section, and then I guess the owner was there, and the owner was like Indian, from like India, Pakistani, or whatever. And then as soon as she saw us, boom, like she went to the side. Behind the counter, there was like a hot dog stand, and it was nothing, no hot dogs. So she went to the side of the counter, the edge of the counter, and then she was just looking at us, like staring at us, watching our every movements. And then we get our beers. We were chit chatting like, "Hey, which one should you get? This is good." Get our beers, pay for it, and this and that. I think we talked to her a little bit or something like that. Hey, if it was white people going 3D going into that store, she wouldn't even be staring at them. Why she got to stare at us? Pause. Hey, this is what I go through as a Chicano here in the United States. I go through discrimination and all that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could be dressed, button up suit, dress pants, tucked in dress shirt, and I still get stared down. That's why I say fuck racism. Yeah. So those are jumping in right now. Go ahead to the like. Yeah, the system's rigged, guys. The system's rigged. They don't want us a young Chicano educated. That's what they fear. You know what? I seen a video about Malcolm X, and he was preaching some good stuff. You know, he was inspiring people. He was he was one of those that was a threat because of stuff that he said. And you know what? New York Police Department and the FBI conspired together. They worked together to assassinate him, and he was assassinated. That's what the government fears, guys. The government fears this type of young black, young brown man coming up, educated, and knowing the truth. That's why they want you to. That's why they want you in the mud. You know, they want you dumb down. That's why they push this rap, gangster rap. Before it used to be gangster rap. Now rap nowadays. It's about pill popping. A couple years ago, it was about sipping lean. That shit was popular between all the rappers. Um, what else? Okay. Oh, over sexualizing, the female body, and that's what they're pushing it hard here in the United States. You know why? Because they want you to commit crimes. They want you to fill up the prison systems and the private prison systems out here, and it just circulates nothing but money. And so, yeah. Open your third eye, guys. Open your third eye. Yes. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in them and other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Yes, exactly. So I don't even know how you get other people try uh, uh try to get other people interested in you, like, and unless you're like a public figure, but you know what, that's one of the greatest advice uh regarding sales, networking. If you're like in the business of service, in the business of getting to know people, even here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in that business, be interested in other people. Be interested. Oh, okay. Or where you grew up. What you like eating. One of the question was pepperoni pizza. The pepperoni, pineapple. My bad. Spencer, pineapple pizza. Like these questions lead to other questions. Oh yeah, you know what? I used to work at Little Caesars. Oh, is that right? How was it there? Great. Blah blah blah. Like, be interested in other people and other people's lives, and like that, you're gonna unlock their connects. Like networking, pretty much. You gotta be because you can't just show up to a place and then stand there and say nothing, and think people are gonna come to you. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to come to them, and then once you come to them, and you're interested in other people and other people's lives, people are gonna see that. They're gonna see that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, who's that guy?" They're gonna be interested in you, and that's facts. That's my experience. That's my like I said, experience. That's my words of wisdom. So you could take it, for a grain of salt or whatever. Yeah. There you go. Jesse, just comment right now. What up? What up? Being interested in other people, man. All right, let's check out my viral video. Hey, Jesse, just comment right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, not. Boom, beam, boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. All right. Let's talk about this. Activists in Mexico City protesting against femicide outside the National Palace, where the president of Mexico lives. Yesterday on. So yesterday, Monday. No, it was Monday, International Women's Day. That's how they do it in Mexico City. Thousands of mujeres went out there and protest, and you know what I'm saying? There's a big crime rate. There's a big homicide rate. It's called femicide in Mexico City. Not Mexico City, but Mexico, in the country where the mujeres out there, they're more likely to get killed. You know, like this is a big homicide thing. You know, like check this out. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that. I guess that's where the president lives. Mexico City, or the National Palace. Oh, watch it. Watch it. Aguas. Aguas huellas. They did. Yeah, it's TikTok right there. Toss that shit back. Toss that shit back. Police brutality. Are you guys ever deal with police brutality? You know, let me know your story. Tell your story below. Do you guys like pineapple pizza or no pineapple pizza? Comment below. Tell your story, guys. All right. Cancel culture. Talking about cancel culture. I guess they're trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez. That's what the homie Sonny from Elmwood. He broke off from the American Cholo. Sonny. I don't know if you guys know Sonny. Those are they're in right now. He broke off from American Cholo YouTube channel. I mean, Gil was doing all the work, editing this and that. So I that was Gil's thing. You know, Gil was kind of, was he didn't want to distribute the Holly pretty much. He had it like right here, like this, his baby. That was his baby right there. Yep. Okay, you know what? Since it's working right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show the video that I tried to show yesterday. And this was about keeping your eyes alert, whatever you want when you're walking to a store, to a liquor store, or you're crossing the street or crossing a parking lot. Like always put your phone away. Never trying to watch this episode while you're walking or watch a movie or try to text a long ass paragraph, you know. And I mean, and stuff like this happened. Like this considered a freak accident. A woman walking to work in Brooklyn, she got struck by a bobcat. Since right now, since it's working, yesterday I tried to show it. It was just super laggy and it was just all to the bad, man.
Tonight at 11,
Let's go.
A woman on her way to work crushed to death by a
Crushed to
construction
death.
vehicle in Brooklyn. The horrific accident caught on camera. The victim's family and friends are devastated. And they're demanding justice tonight. Here's CBS 2's Kieran Dillon.
Video captures the terrible scene, a backhoe in reverse, striking a woman who seems to be distracted.
Look at that. Come on, lady. There's look at the background right here. There's cars everywhere. Cars are driving by. There's hella commotion. It's like a little alley. Like crossing the street, I would have been looking both ways. But this lady right here, look here.
In the video before the backhoe can be seen running her over. Sad. It was very sad. The victim, 61-year-old Estelle Davis, was working 2 jobs as a home health care nurse, according to her husband. Marie Brathwaite says she knew her for 40 years. They were neighbors and went to the same church.
She was like a happy person, always smiling. Everybody she come in contact with, they love her.
Davis's husband, Cleveland Thomas Jr., was too distraught to speak on camera Sunday. He told us the two had known each other for 48 years and had been married for 10. Thomas says Davis used to be a pastor and a teacher. Davis's family says she was giving, hardworking, kind, and loving. They say they are completely devastated by her death and the manner in which she died. Davis's body was found in the street Friday at the corner of New Lots and Van Sinderen in Brooklyn. Initially, investigators were not sure what happened. Police say the driver of the backhoe did not.
You could obviously she's looking down at her phone right here, like especially New York. Like, nah. That's why I tell my son, like, hey, put that phone away. You're trying to watch the anime show while walking down to Walmart. You know, bumping into people or nah. Always put your phone away. Always be alert. Have your eyes everywhere. If you're crossing the street, make eye contact with the driver. If there's a stop sign, make eye contact when they see you. Okay, go. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm driving, crossing the intersection when my light is green, I still look both ways. When I'm driving, I look both ways. Boom, boom. Okay, cool. Let's go. Continue on pushing. And so, especially nowadays, people are more distracted than ever. And they say that the human brain or whatever, like our attention span is more shorter than a goldfish. So that tells you a lot, guys. That tells you a lot. All right. Let me play the rest of the video.
Stay on the scene after Davis was hit. Glenn. Initially, investigators were not sure what happened. Police say the driver of the backhoe did not stay on the scene after Davis was hit. Sources say they do not believe that person knew someone had been struck. Another worker with the flag behind the backhoe can also be seen on the video, but it's unclear if he saw the woman being struck.
Any way you look at it, it's a tragedy. I don't know what
Yes.
but God knows what happened. They should come forward and tell the truth. Just tell, what happened.
Yeah. Tell the truth, damn it.
Doesn't matter. Just tell the truth. That's it.
So far, no arrests have been made, but Davis's friends and family say they want answers and won't rest until they get them. In New Lots, Brooklyn, Kieran Dillon.
You can obviously tell, like, she's not even looking straight. That's all bad right there. What my wifey said, that's all bad right there, man. For real, like, even walking, look, where I was at right here, this is right here, Ramona Garden Projects, built 1940s, by, Big Hazard Grande over here. I was observing everything. Wherever you go, be observant, because you know what? That's gonna be either your life, it's life or death out here. Like I said, people are more. A goldfish has a better attention span than us humans nowadays. Okay, no, it's all bad right there. For real, that's all bad. And then what's more all bad is that that the driver of the Bobcat
Davis's family says
didn't notice no one got hit.
Kind and loving. They say they are completely devastated by her death and the manner in which she died. Davis's body was found in the street Friday at the corner of New Lots and Van Sinderen in Brooklyn.
The corner there, yeah.
Investigators were not sure what happened.
Look at she's looking now.
They say the driver of the backhoe did not stay on the scene after Davis was.
She didn't even look up. She didn't jump out of the way. Like when she felt that first contact, she should. You know, like I don't know. It's freak accidents, you know, and then freak accidents happen every year. The people that died. You know what? Talking about freak accidents, I actually seen a video where a couple was traveling in Utah, the one of those national parks out in Utah, and it was like so windy, a gust of wind hit the one of the fences, and a stop sign went through the passenger's window and door, and ended up killing the girlfriend in the passenger seat. And I guess her head got cut off from the sign and the impact and all that. It's crazy. She got decapitated. Yeah. And she was a prominent person. She was doing a lot of good. She was actually from Africa. She was doing a lot of good and all that. And once again, talking about freak accidents, this what happened. That's what happened. That what happened to her. You know, it was a freak accident. You couldn't do nothing. Like in seconds, all that happens. Let me see if I saved it. Bear with me, guys. 1 second, 1 segundo. Check 1 2 check. How's everybody out there? There's 2 people watching. Who's there? If you guys haven't hit the like. What y'all waiting for? Huh? What y'all waiting for? Here you go. This right here.
Hi, we need an ambulance immediately to Arches National Park.
So the worst thing I hope I would ever see.
Esther Nakagigu, this woman on your screen, was a celebrated human rights activist from Uganda. When she and her husband visited Arches National Park last spring,
Arches National Park.
it was supposed to be the beginning of their lives together. Instead, in an instant, it was all over.
And now comes the question of accountability. Here's Fox 13.
In a second, it was all over. So this freak accident happened within seconds. And now the main question is who's accountable for this, you know? Definitely not the driver. So it's gonna have to be about, it's gonna have to be who's in charge of the national park. Let's go.
Investigative reporter Nate Carlisle, and a warning, some of the details and images in this story are graphic.
My name is Esther Nakajigo, the Uganda's ambassador for women and girls.
Uganda is where Nakajigu, or Essie as people called her, grew up. She was an actress and a performer at an early age. Then at 17, she used her tuition money to start what was called the Princess Diana Healthcare Center, a clinic for teenagers that saw 300 people a day.
They do not need to only have book information. They have skills for life.
After an award from the United Nations, Essie received the ambassadorship from Uganda. She focused on girls who had themselves become mothers through rape or forced marriages.
Young leaders here like Esther will decide the future.
Essie told of their plights in a reality show that aired in Uganda.
Right now, as we talk about, the show has 6.3 million viewers every week.
She did quite an incredible amount of initiatives.
Damn, she was an incredible woman right here, doing hella good. She probably would have been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
behind.
Ludo Michaud is Essie's widower. Originally from France, he now lives in the Denver area.
The goal of that TV reality show was that the candidate would do initiatives to help women and girls.
Essie received a scholarship for Next Generation Leaders at the Watson Institute in Boulder, Colorado. While there, she met Michaud. They married in March of 2020. By late spring, pandemic closures had people itching to get outdoors.
I really wanted to show her Arches because I know all the parks around Moab because it's one of my favorite places in the US, if not my favorite place.
The couple drove into Arches National Park on June 13th. They hiked the trail to Delicate Arch and posed for this photo. One of the last moments the newlyweds enjoyed together was here in this area of the park known as the Windows. They gazed at the arches you see behind me. They ate the sandwiches they brought for lunch. Then it was back in the car to drive out of the park.
It was kind of a windy day.
Just before exiting past the visitor center, drivers pass a gate. No one disputes that on this day, the gate was open and unsecured as Ludo and Essie's rented Chevy Malibu slowly approached it.
So open, unsecure. Does that mean that the fence was going back and forth? While there was like hella gusts of wind, so the fence was going back and I don't know. That seems it's dangerous.
Ludo was driving.
I heard a huge noise and the car stopped kind of by itself.
Wind caught the metal tube gate and the stop sign on it. The top rail of the gate pierced the car, hit Essie, and stopped on the back of Ludo's head. Esther Nakajigu was 25 years old.
Wait.
The top.
You can see right here in the bottom, like the blood and hella blood right here. But this is kind of towards the door, though. Where was her head, though?
The rail of the gate pierced the car, hit Essie, and stopped on the back of Ludo's headrest. Esther Nakajigu was 25 years old.
911, what is your emergency? Hi, we need an ambulance immediately to Arches National Park. There was just a car accident and a woman is decapitated. Her head is on the ground.
So the worst thing I hope I will ever see.
This is the spot where the accident happened. There's now a chain and padlock on this gate.
And what sucks about it is always when something major happens, that's when they make change. Like right there. Now there's a padlock on the gate. There's so many incidents like that. Like there's so many incidents like where they don't make change until something drastic happens. Which is bullcrap because they should do it before that, Someone always gotta lose their lives for change to happen. Rest in peace, George Floyd.
Also, this gate has been changed so that it now swings counterclockwise, and any oncoming driver can see what's coming. The old gate and sign were dangerous, says Deborah Chang, Ludo's Los Angeles-based attorney.
It is like a metal spear or a lance, and it is at its most narrow profile, pointing towards him, adobe color, like the surrounding area. So it'd be like me pointing a piece of paper to you on its most narrow side. You wouldn't be able to detect it or see it.
The Grand County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene and took these photos. Its reports also make reference to a video camera on the visitor center that recorded what happened. Chang says the National Park Service has so far declined to provide her that video. What do you think the video might tell you that you don't already know?
I think the video will show in detail how fast this happened. Literally a split second, giving Ludo absolutely zero chance to avoid it.
That's an important point, and a claim Chain is filed with the Park Service. Besides failing to latch the gate, the claim continues.
And those that believe in God, I feel like myself, I believe in Jesus. I believe in the higher power, the Creator. That these things happen for a reason, and so right now we're gonna see what was that reason.
The gate's orientation violated federal standards. The claim also says Ludo has been diagnosed with PTSD. In all, the claim, which is a step that has to be taken before Chain can file a lawsuit, asks for $270 million.
That includes a lot of components in it, what she could have made in her life, and everything that her family and Guido has gone through. And honestly, our experts had computed much higher, but we took a very conservative approach.
Guido wants the money to care for his late wife's family and support her causes in Uganda.
Maybe the most important thing is to make sure what she's done continues beyond her.
The National Park Service would not go on camera for this story, but instead issued a statement reading in part, "Our sympathies go out to Esther Nakajigu's family, friends, and those whose lives she impacted both nationally and internationally as a human rights activist."
Esther means star. You want to be a star, to be able to light in the lives of the people who feel it's dark.
After Essie's death, the National Park Service sent a safety bulletin to inspect and secure all similar swinging arm gates. We asked the Park Service if anyone was disciplined for leaving that gated arches
Brutality.
unlatched. It has not given us an answer. In the studio, Nate Carlisle, Fox 13 News, Utah.
The Park Service has until sometime in April to answer the claim if it wants to settle the case short of a lawsuit. If you'd like to learn more, Nate is hosting a live chat about the life and death of Esther Nakajigu right now on the Fox 13 Facebook page.
Also, if you have a story you would like
Yes,
the Fox
it's heartbreaking.
13 Investigates team to look into,
Sweetie,
send an email
heartbreaking.
to iteam@fox13now.com.
OG Scotty, what up? What up? Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got OG Scotty. Hey, OG Scotty, when are you going live next time, man? Let me know when you're going live, dude. Uh-oh, what's going on over here? Let me here, we pause this. Okay, pause that. What up, man? OG Scotty in the house. Shout out to OG Scotty. Salute. OG Scotty. He puts out some good content, you know, like he pushes out. Oh, I did tonight. Oh, damn. Hey, do you do it on random live streams or do you have like a schedule? My schedule is Monday and Wednesdays and afternoon, late afternoons, you know, 9-10 o'clock p.m. You stop by a couple of times, appreciate that. When is your live streams and stuff? You know, like let me know because I'm trying to jump in there, you know. Let me see. Okay. I see the notification. Random Gonzo, dude. Laugh aloud. Random times. It's random times. All right. Hey, I see. I just went to your about page. And it's like you say you do weed reviews, lifestyles. I'm in Canada. I'm a weed lover and was struggling on heroin. Ooh, my experience with DTES, open air drug market, and about 5 years in government institution. Damn, I didn't know that about you. Ed, that sounds like a good interview, a good talk about, man. Like talk about your experience and how you dealt with heroin and so did you beat it? Did you beat heroin? Did you kick heroin? Or are you still in the process? OG Scotty. What is it, OG Scotty? Hey, you want to jump in my life, man? Go ahead. Hey, this is gonna be my first one. If you jump in, that'd be cool. We just chop it up, whatever. There's a link, man. You want to talk about? Hey, that's a good story. You know what? Maybe one of these days you could I could interview you or whatever. We could just talk about your life, your experience, your YouTube channel, and and help you out, man. Yeah, but I was downtown east side for almost 20 years. Downtown where though? East side. What you talking about, OG Scotty? Downtown what city? Okay. Hey, OG Scotty.
How you doing, my friend?
Good, good. How about yourself, man?
Good. Where are you outside, or is that a fucking screenshot?
Hey, that's a picture right there. That's a picture. You like that or what? Hey, that's
way to flex for the gram, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. You already know. You already know, OG.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, thank you for stopping by, OG Scotty. Thanks for kicking the link.
Thanks
It's actually
for,
my first time. Hey, this is my first time doing this like live stream, you know, like this
I'll be gentle.
What's going on, OG?
Nothing much,
That's
man.
crazy.
I just had a live today. I was in because I don't do this thing, right? Like I'm dead set against it, you know. For whatever, you know, I'm not gonna say too much on your stream because, you know, but you know, people just gotta do more research. They really, really do. We're getting fooled into, you know, they really just gotta do more research. Don't just rely on the news. Okay. It's been it's not, you know, it has an agenda. Let's say there's certain people that like it's all kind of owned by the same people. People don't seem to realize that, but it really is, and they all have kind of the same thing in common. And you know, people seem to think it's such a conspiracy that a couple businesses want to get together and corner a market, and even if they have some nefarious business practices, it's not such a conspiracy, my friend. You know.
Yeah. Hey, that's true. Hey, that's true that you say that people need to do more deeper research than the mainstream. You know, the mainstream, whatever they put out there.
For sure,
Yeah.
100%.
That's
Back to your question, I'll answer it completely 100% honestly.
Okay. Thank you.
Like one, I basically quit, but I still see a pharmacist. You know, I'm on a taper medication type of thing.
Right on. And what is that right there?
Well, I've done methadone. I've done methadone, but I didn't like it. It was and the doctors seem to just want to keep you giving you more. They don't really want to take you down. They want to keep you on the system. From my experience, I mean, now I'm on a thing. It's called morphine. It's morphine basically, but I find it's just a little easier on my system. I can take it as a pill. I don't have to go show up and drink it, and it's just it's a little easier. When I was on the methadone, I never really stopped using heroin. I just
it's an alternative, huh? It's an alternative to
well, they're all
heard
the same pretty much.
It is
methadone. Except methadone stays in your system a lot longer, and you get really sick if you don't take it. It's horrible stuff. It really is.
Yeah. You know what? Talking about methadone. Before this COVID-19 pandemic, I was a medical transportation driver, and one of the people that I picked up, because I'll pick up people from dialysis, I'll pick up people from doctor's appointments or the houses, and I'll take them to dialysis, doctor appointments, and methadone clinics. And what people would tell me that when I was dropping off or picking up people from methadone clinics, that they'll say that methadone it comes in a liquid form, and they say that the withdrawals are a lot worse. And they say that the liquid it's pretty much like liquid heroin.
Right. Yeah, it is a lot worse. It from what I understand, it goes into your bones and your vein. Like it has like a longer half-life, or however that works out. But heroin, you can get rid of it in a couple days out of your system, or morphine or whatever, right? A few days, it's out of your system.
Oh yeah,
and then
okay.
your receptors are then you get sick, and your receptors are like wanting more or whatever, and physically you get sick, right? But with methadone, it has like a longer half-life, so it takes longer to get out of your system, but it also takes a lot longer. Like you're sick a lot longer. So like for instance, if I was to go kick a heroin habit, say like back when I used to go to jail all the time, I used to go in and out of jail all the time, right? I'd be in a couple days and out. So I would get sick all the time in jail. I would withdraw each time. And when you're in there and you withdraw, it would just take, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Say if I was in for a couple months, I'd be healthy. By the time I got out of jail, I was healthy, fucking looking good, you know, because you get into a good routine there in jail and that. And but with methadone, I went in once and they cut me off just for whatever reason. I was up north. The way they did it, they cut me off. It was out of my system for too long by the time I got to see the doctor, and he cut me off. And I was in that one for 90 days, so 3 months, and I came out skinnier than when I went in, and I came out still sick. And you usually just with heroin, if you're in for 90 days, you're coming out healthy and looking good. You know.
I see.
Yeah, and with the methadone, I came out still sick.
So it's a lot easier to kick heroin then.
Yeah, really it is. You know, I was, you know, just the way I was an idiot. I was an asshole. You know, I really should have just stopped back then at one time, but you know how life is, lifestyle, whatever. I was just still and all that stuff. So eventually when I and then sort of what happened with me too is I left the DTES is the Downtown East Side is what it stands for.
What city though? I asked like what city is that right there? Downtown East Side.
Vancouver. In Canada.
Vancouver.
Yeah,
Vancouver,
up here
Canada.
it's a port city, so it's right on the west coast.
Yeah. It's above Washington, right?
Yeah. And there's
I know where that at.
We had, I mean, now everything's all fentanyl. That's another reason why I kind of stopped. People are dying, man, left and right. But the fentanyl is horrible. It's like 1 part per million. It's just, I don't know. That stuff is crazy. Dealers are making this shit now. It's just called down, right? Like what's the slang for it up here? It's like, oh, you got any down? Like that would be heroin before. So you got some down, and it was heroin, which is imported.
Oh wow!
But now it's just all fentanyl, and this stuff can kill you like really easily. You don't know because these guys are cooking it in their kitchens. It's not like cooked in laboratories or brought in from some country. It's like the carfentanil or whatever the pure is, but it's being made right here. I know that for a fact. Like I know that.
Right on. And so the fentanyl is also used to make methamphetamine, right? Is that one of the ingredients?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Fentanyl is more of it's an opiate. Methamphetamine, that's like a speed. So
I know, but they use
ephedrine. Ephedrine is what they use to make speed.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Because to make meth, they add a whole bunch of ingredients, a whole bunch of this, and that, and
they cook that in a bathtub somewhere.
Yeah. And sometimes the house be exploding, and you got to be like a chemist to make meth.
Yeah. Well, I was doing a podcast or doing just a thing about how a lot of the music industry and a lot of these trends are happen like this. And the 60s are a prime example because what happened in the 60s, all these drugs, LSD, acid, right?
Yeah.
60s, Jimmy. Okay, well, all that acid. Okay, well, the Grateful Dead. Have you ever heard of the Grateful Dead?
No. What is that?
Okay, the Grateful Dead was a very famous band in the 60s, and they had all kinds of people follow them, but they were literally linked up with the CIA through the LSD. They had a guy called Ken Kesey.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Well, listen to this. They had a guy called Ken Kesey, and he had the original LSD, the original formula to make it from the guy that invented it. His name was Albert Hoffman. He was a chemist in Switzerland or some fucking thing, and he invented acid through refining ergot from bread or however he did it. Okay.
Yeah.
He invented acid and had the recipe
made in a laboratory, huh?
So
by the CIA.
In the 60s, all of a sudden, acid is being made in the schools and being thrown all over the world, like all over San Francisco and all that. Yeah. And the Grateful Dead were touring. They were driving around with the thing called the Merry Pranksters, who Ken Kesey was the head of. So he was making the orange sunshine he made that all these hippies did was Albert Hoffman's recipe. So I mean, a guy like that does not get that acid recipe back then unless it's some kind of government or intelligence. It's just it's not going to happen. The guy, it's a guy, it's a fucking chemist in Switzerland dealing with a fucking hippie in California that are basically 20 years apart.
Yeah.
And then people got to look into more things, right? Like I thought the Grateful Dead were the greatest thing in the world. I was going to go follow them for a month or, until the money ran out. Then now 10, 20 years later, I find out it's just a bunch of crap.
And how did you realize this? Like, how did you like have that aha moment?
When a couple buildings went down in New York.
Oh yeah, early 2000s.
That's what made me kind of look into everything. Is when I never believed it. Like honestly, dude, like I was taught Columbus discovered America, right? But then there was Viking fucking shit in Canada that's way older than Columbus. I was taught they built the pyramids with fucking logs and they rolled the fucking stones up and they put them all there. It just didn't make sense to me. Even when I was in grade 5 or whatever, I just thought it was a bunch of bullshit. So I just kind of looked into, and the more I found out, the more lies were told. The more lies I found out were told.
Yeah. Hey, the government tends to do that. The government doesn't want to tell the people the truth, and that's why there's places like Area 51, which is top secret, and they don't want to reveal. They don't want to reveal to the people what they're doing inside Area 51. You know what I'm saying? And hey, OG Scotty. So were you a hippie growing up? Like,
yeah, kind of. I was like a kind of guy, I wore, that sort of, rocker kind of, my hair was still the same sort of thing. And
okay.
I basically just look older than,
I see.
Really changed.
Okay. So you grew up in Vancouver or like in Canada? You was born and raised?
Yeah, I was actually born and raised in a pretty, in North Vancouver, which it's fairly affluent. It would be called affluent. West Vancouver is one of the nicer areas in North America.
Okay.
So I'm right beside it.
And how is that? Like how is that like? Go ahead.
It's nice. It was nice. I had a good childhood actually. It was my parents got divorced when I was 18. I was always kind of crazy, right? Like I wasn't into authority. I was always kind of a punk like that, like just sort of like, and so yeah, I just sort of, I just wasn't a big on authority. I got into a bit of trouble. I was like that kind of guy. I never was, even when I was doing like crime, I didn't be in people's houses. I would be in a store or a corporation or something, but like a personal home. I mean, I've done it, but I didn't do it. I didn't feel good doing it. I didn't like doing that. I didn't like being in cars, stuff like that. I would rather hit, a store. It is just, I don't know. I had a moral sense of something, even when I was a criminal. I still wanted to do the right thing, as far as crime goes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you rather hit a store than somebody's personal belongings, because a store they could always replace a store, Walmart. They could always replace the goods, like.
Yeah, I mean that's how I justified it, anyways, to myself, right? I mean, I don't really agree or condone any of that stuff anymore. I've obviously grown up, but
I see. So since little, you was against, like you said, against authority. And then I think since you said 5th grade that you wasn't believing what they was telling you, which is kind of good because we gotta question everything, like what's going on, like questioning, right?
I think so. I think the especially in Canada, because we're kind of half commie up here, right? We're a
yeah, okay,
socialist
okay.
country, you know.
You know what? I'm not too because I do know there's a lot of like people that speak French and just like the whole like that, but I'm not too like into Canada. Like maybe you could break it down. Like how's Canada?
Canada, it's
How you
great.
see it?
It's actually it's really nice. The people here are really good. They're a pushover though. They don't, you know. We've got a welfare system up here, which is pretty good, I got, but I mean, it should give more, in my opinion, to people. But we have a healthcare system up here too, which is really okay. I mean, it's getting more and more corporatized. It's getting more and more corporate. But so we have these small like institutions that are kind of government institutions like that. Like, so there is a social safety net, so to speak, a little bit up here.
Okay. So
the weather in Vancouver is rain, but it's mild. It's like Washington, very similar to Washington.
Yeah, Washington, Oregon.
State.
I used to stay out in Oregon, so I know how the weather is. You know.
See, BC is just, we're an amazing province as far as you can go skiing and then go down to the beach on the same day.
Oh, nice. You know what? That sounds like that sounds like California right there. Because
it is. It's called Hollywood North.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the nickname right there, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate the.
Did you know one little quick thing? You know the name Hollywood?
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. I know where you're going with this.
Do you know where the name comes from?
Okay, Hollywood. It's like some type of I want to say like witch, but it has to do with.
I'll tell you.
Some magic. With some magical stuff. Go ahead, Scotty.
The druids would have a magic wand, right? You know the magic wand, and it was usually made out of the wood of a holly tree.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Hollywood. There you go.
So Hollywood. There's a lot of darkness. There's a lot of dark magic, right? Like going on in Hollywood.
There must be. Yes. There must be, man. I'm telling you. There's, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm not a channel that says I know this shit. I'm just asking questions, right? And so I come up with some crazy shit sometimes, but I don't know. But I mean, I've seen some stuff, man, where it makes sense, and there's been a lot of books in that we haven't read and we don't know, and
Yeah. You know what? You don't know, but it is interesting though. So in that interest, that curiosity, like it makes you want to go deeper in that, huh?
Yeah, the rabbit hole can get deep, man. I'm telling you, and it can. The thing is, too, is once you start looking into things, people tend to call you that word, the C word, right? You're a conspiracy theorist, and that word, honestly, that was a term coined by the CIA to make people dismissive of people that question things.
Okay. Interesting. I kind of believe that,
It's called culture creation. Okay, everyone should look up the Tavistock Society.
What? Can you type that in? Can you type it in the comments?
Tavistock, Tavis, 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 Tavistock, Tavistock.
CK. Okay, got it.
Yeah, look into the Tavistock, man, because that will really open your eyes onto the Comedia 300, onto all this kind of stuff. Look into that.
I see.
That'll fucking answer a lot of questions. I mean, it'll break your paradigm, that's for sure. You won't believe anything after that. Look into the Tavistock Society because it's a real place.
You know what? The Tavistock, I haven't heard about that one, but I have heard about Hollywood and then that secret society where they meet up in Northern California. I forget what it's called.
Bohemian
Grove. Bohemian Grove. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And okay. Active LA, real quick. Active LA. I'm gonna get interview. Hey, OG Scotty. I don't know if you know Active LA or his channel.
Yes, of
but,
course. I'm always on him.
Oh, are you?
always
Okay. My bad. You know what? You know what? I think I saw you last time on Active LA's channel. Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure you did. Come on. You got a memory worse than I do. Fuck.
I kind of do. Hey,
is
I
LA
blame it on the ENJ. Yeah. You know what? I think I saw you the other. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I
He did.
like to, I like to drop in on people's lives and help support them and whatever. I just, like I said, I want to get like-minded people together and we watch each other instead of the TV. The TV is full of bullshit. You don't need to watch it. I don't watch it. Just don't throw it out. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Go ahead, preach, OG. Preach, OG. Go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
No, it's all good.
Hey, I believe that, OG. I believe that I haven't really watched TV in a long time. Now it's YouTube, and now it's like I do my own research. Look up articles and yeah, the TV is another form of brainwashing. And then because I'm pretty sure. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure you know that. You're pretty sure. Yeah.
I'd even go to so far as to say that with what they know about subliminals and brainwashing, that kind of shit's probably all in that, with the lights and the symbols and everything. Who knows? Who knows? But you really get it, I mean, okay, the way people are acting when I go to talk to them about what's going on, they're so dismissive and almost combative. So to me, it almost tells me that there is something more going on with brainwashing. Almost like it's almost like there's two realities with this whole thing going on. There's people that think that it's a bunch of bullshit, don't do it. And then there's people that are dead fucking set for it. I just find that just fascinating, but I don't like it. I think there's some serious trouble coming. I don't want to sound like Chicken Little or whatever, but I think people should, this is serious.
Any predictions? Any predictions, OG?
Predictions? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'd like to know what your predictions, how this year is going to look like.
Not this year. I think maybe within 10 years. They want to have our money all in the chip, like they say. I think they're going to have it all chipped on you, the money, your information, all your data. I think with the computers right now, I think that even now that talking to you on this Zoom, this is being recorded somewhere in a basement terabyte fucking warehouse with a million computers that are recording every nuance, every eye wink, everything. I mean, what they're going to come up with these clone robots or whatever, you're not even going to be able to tell them apart. It's gonna the technology is that good. Facts.
Hey, that's true. OG Scotty, I like to butt in. Like with Snapchat, I don't know if you use the application Snapchat, but it gives you like a certain amount of seconds where you could record, and then you could put it on your story, and then within the 24 hours it'll go away. But you know what? It doesn't go away. It stays in their in the Snapchat memory bank or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because there's times where people are recording crimes on Snapchat, and then when the police contact Snapchat, they'll look it up. So you'll think that Snapchat, like within the 24 hours, it erases from your story. But you think just go away. But you know what? Snapchat has
it's stored in an office. It's stored somewhere. Yeah, definitely.
It's stored somewhere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's true. And then you know what? I'm thinking with the Zoom. I'm thinking the same thing, man. I'm thinking with the Zoom, they have it stored somewhere. It has to be, man.
They don't give you anything for free, man. Nothing's fucking free.
Hey, you know what? The data, they're selling our data and all that. That's true. That's true. Yeah. There you go. That's another
Everything,
one.
man. Everything. Like, and we're just, you don't tell it. See, and the thing is, most people are so asleep that when you come and tell them this kind of thing, they think you're a crazy person. And it's right there in front of them. If they just would read it, it's on the terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions, yeah.
If I could pull up the terms and conditions of the YouTube right now, I would tell you. It tells you that there's no tracking devices in the thing. I call it the thing thing that they're going to give you. I call it the thing, right? Because of YouTube. It tells you on YouTube's own terms and conditions that there's no fetal tissue in there. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, that there's no fetal tissue in there. It tells you that. And it also tells you that there's no tracking device. Now, why would they say that? Why would they have that on their terms and conditions? Like, what the fuck? Oh, they just somebody's gonna come up with that shit? You know? Come on.
Yeah. You know what? They're saying those kind of stuff because in reality they do have tracking devices and this and that. You know, it's like they're giving us a hint. They're giving us hints because
the one thing that I think too is in order for them to get away with what they have to do, whoever they are, is it's being told to us. So if you're smart enough to figure it out, you can react against it. But if they tell you in a rock song or in a stupid little commercial, they're still telling you that the world's going to end or whatever, right? If you just think it's a show and a movie and it's not, well, that's on you. But you know what I mean? That's how it works.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like a predictive. It's like a predictive programming thing.
Yeah, you know what? That's another topic. Another point that you make that Hollywood gives you signs before it happens. So there's a lot of movies out there, like let's say iRobot. You know, like the whole artificial intelligence. You know, like iRobot with the movie with Will Smith and how the robots take over in that movie. You know, these movies are hints the Hollywood throws out there to subliminally, like low key, tell the people what's gonna happen. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Hollywood is part of it. Hollywood is part of the new world order, or whatever you want to call it. You know?
It's all the same people, right? That are going to these Bohemian Grove, that own Hollywood, that own the communications companies, that own the mines, that own the oil companies. It's all the same people.
Yeah. Like also with the media, there's CBN, CBS, PBS, like it's all owned by one major company and stuff. It's an umbrella. It's an umbrella, and all these companies are under it. A pyramid. Pyramid. Yeah.
That's it's about, man. That's what it's all about, right? It's just it's crazy, you know. And when we find out about it, and you try to tell somebody you're a conspiracy theorist or you're crazy or you're just I just don't give a fuck anymore, man. I'm gonna look crazy as fuck now. I don't care. But part of me is like, why the fuck should I even bother? You know, I don't get love for it. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes, but you know, so what? It's my karma, and I, you know what I mean? I got love for God, my fellow man, or whatever. So I'm gonna just try and wake up whatever I can, right? Do the right thing, you know?
Yeah. There you go.
I see it.
Amen. Hey, OG Scotty, I see in your about page that you said you did 5 years in a government institution. Can you talk about that or?
Well, yeah, just in it was just in jail, just going in and out of jail.
Okay.
Yeah. So I probably did about a year, the longest in the one stretch, but I I just didn't get caught I got caught for stupid stuff. Right? Like, when I was dope sick and I'd run in and grab a bottle and not give a fuck or whatever. The things that I haven't been caught for or whatever, I just don't talk about that. They just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say. That's it. I don't, whether I did or didn't do anything, I'm not saying. You know?
Yeah. Only talk about what you got caught for.
Yeah.
So how is it? How is the prison in there? Like you say, you did so the longest
It was,
term you did was 1 year.
yeah, probably. It was pretty good. There it's different here. We've got provincial and federal. So if you do a crime that's sentence of 2 years and above, you go and you do federal time, and they can transfer you anywhere in Canada. If you're do a crime that's sentenced of 2 years less a day, you get provincial time. Provincial time is a little, you're gonna fight more maybe there because it's younger guys. They're trying, they got something to prove. They all think they're a gang member, this and
Okay,
that.
okay.
In
Is there a
federal
gang?
time, you're gonna run into the killers and everything, and it's not as organized as it is down where you are. No, it's
Yeah.
not even close. Not even close. But yeah, we've got the bikers and we've got a few other gangs up here. Yeah, nothing huge, but the bikers were pretty much, the main
They
thing
run it,
around
huh?
here.
The bikers are the one that run things, or
Yeah,
they're probably
they're
majority,
kind of,
majority.
a lot of them were getting old in that, and so in the 90s, there's a couple other gangs that came in. Some ethnic gangs like the Asian, the South Asians, and then there's
Okay.
another gang called UN gang, and they called themselves that because they didn't have any racial, like you could be any race and join them.
Well, what does it stand for? The UN gang.
Just like I said, it was UN, like like you could be any race. It wasn't a racial gang. You could be white, you could be blue, you could be purple, you could be Mexican, you could be anything and join that gang.
Yeah.
Right? You just had to, whatever. It's their stuff. I don't really know about it. I worked with some soldiers when I sold dope on the street, but it was nothing serious. Like I mean, like you know what I mean? Nothing any, like I knew some people and that, but nothing I want to speak on or anything. Just yeah.
Right on, right on, right on. I respect that. I respect that, OG Scotty.
Yeah.
So talk about biker gangs. Are there like because here in Southern California, like the Hells Angels.
Yeah, well, the Hells Angels are up here, and they're British Columbia. They got clubhouses everywhere, man. They're like our local. Yeah, the Hells Angels are basically BC's local fucking guys.
Oh
They're
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's right. Hey, the Hells Angels, for those that don't know, was created here in San Bernardino. So
yeah,
I'm about like 35 minutes away from San Bernardino, and their headquarters is actually right next to the medical center in San Bernardino. The medical center, community medicals in San Bernardino. It's like a hospital right next. It's a hospital.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the headquarters are right there.
Your channels do it. I like your style. I'm impressed, and thank you for having me, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot.
Hey, I appreciate you, Scotty. Hey, you're actually my first person that ever jumped into my live stream. Salute to you, OG Scotty. I appreciate you jumping into my streams. I've seen you before in my streams, man. So
yeah. Like I said, I'd like to, I'll support. If I like, even if I don't agree with people on a lot of stuff, there's a couple cats that don't like each other, that I still like them. There's a lot of this YouTube drama stuff. Like I'm new to all this, dude. This is my first computer. I'm 50 years old. I've never had a computer in my life.
Oh wow! And you're self-taught, or how you learn how to work this computer, Scotty?
I'm still learning, my friend. That's why, like with the music stuff and everything, I'm just learning. I don't know anything, so I'm just learning. I messed up my computer by mixing files and this and that, but I'm learning. I'm doing it,
Yeah. Hey, salute to you, Scotty. I did. You know what? I think I talked about you maybe in my two streams before about the whole mixing the music and stuff. Cause I've seen you.
I'm getting okay at it, man. I'm getting okay. I've got a pretty simple app I'm using, this and that. I'll get the GarageBand and that soon. But I'm having some fun with it. I'm being able to make, like, I like my music. I like it, and I've had a lot of positive. I like music to smoke by, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that because I was reading your about page. I'm like weed reviews, okay, lifestyles, like weed reviews. Like what kind of weed do you guys have in Canada?
Buddy, I'm from British Columbia. This is where a lot of British Columbia has had
The
we've
best
been
weed
told
or
that
what?
some of our growers were better than the fucking Amsterdam guys, man. Like there's a lot of hydroponics that
What?
came out of here. Oh
Okay.
yeah. You've heard of BC Bud, haven't you?
BC Bud. No, I haven't went that far up north to hear that. You
No,
know.
okay, because it's because it was a pretty prominent thing, especially back in the 90s. A lot of people were trading ounce for ounce for coke for our
Oh,
weed.
I see.
Yeah. So that's why I figured you'd hear of it in California, right? Because like that's what a lot of guys would do is they would do the border thing, right?
Yeah. In California, first it was California. It was the chronic, and then after so many years, the chronic it turned into Kush, and the Kush is more potent. You know.
We've had Kush up here, dude. Kush was some of the first strains I've smoked up here.
Oh, for real? Oh,
as
wow.
far as
Okay.
hydroponics, yeah.
And then after the
When I
Kush,
started smoking pot, when I started smoking weed, it was imported from Thailand, Mexico, and Jamaica, and then they started growing it indoors. That's when I started smoking weed.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys, when it was imported, you guys got the seeds, and then you guys started growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
You get the record album, and you get the seeds and everything. Yeah. A lot of guys don't know that trick. You'd get the seeds off the, you'd break up the bud on the record album, and then you just kind of move it like this, and you'd roll the seeds off of it, right?
Okay.
Guys won't even know what a record album is.
That's right. Hey, I was born in the 90s, so I was here before this technology. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like the last generation before this technology. You know. So I remember playing outside. I remember walking to school as I was like 9 years old, walking to school like 5-6 blocks down the street. You know, like
on your own.
Me and my brother. You know, like, and I remember those times. And nowadays,
now everyone gets a ride.
Now everybody gets a ride. And then these new generations, they don't know how to drive. They refuse to drive, and it just all to the bad, Scotty.
And that's the thing. And and they're all gonna accept all this. They're gonna accept what the government says, and then they're gonna accept the crypto credits that are coming to them, and their little fucking 200 square foot apartment, and they're gonna love it. Because they don't have to work, and they get a fucking. They get a free fucking check every 2 weeks or whatever. That's what they want to do, man.
Yeah. So they're more timid. This new generation, or what?
Well, yeah, I think they've bred that. I think they've bred the fucking the male right out of the males. I mean, look at the TV commercials nowadays. Look at it. I mean, come on. And I don't even want to get into all the race shit and whatever, but it's that's because that's just division when it comes down to it. It's just division. But it's the guy's doing the wash now, or he's doing the dishes now, and that before, you know what I mean? Like it's just and okay, yeah, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. Fuck you, I don't care. A man is a guy. A man's a man. Man does the harder stuff. The woman is kind of the thinker, and there's the roles for men and women. They don't, it doesn't have to be bad that they're different. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah. And that's true, and then we're biologically we're biologically different. Like there's science behind this. Like there's
and I'm not gonna. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be calling somebody a different pronoun or whatever the fuck. I'm just not doing it. I don't care. I do what you want to do. That's all good. Hey, it's fine with me. But yeah. I just fuck it, man. No, I'll be gone before I really have to worry about any of that stuff anymore.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Hey, going back to weed. Oh, how's the weed out there? Like you guys?
Excellent. It's cheap
Yeah.
and excellent. I pay $100 an ounce for top grade, but like at least AA.
Top shelf for top shelf. What?
Yeah, at least
okay.
AA.
You gonna show us? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I got a little
right here in the hobby show. We got OG Scotty. He's gonna show us what he got. It's a top grain. Hey, I don't know if you know OG Scotty, but Oregon is oversaturated. So over there, you get a gram of Kush for like $10.
Yeah, that's basically the going rate here. It's even cheaper than. Let's see, you can't really see it. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, you can't really see it. I'll just hold up a little bag.
Let's see. Top grain, okay. You got the crystals going on. Is there some crystals, some hairs going on there, or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice. There you go. Here at the hobby show, we bring you guys the raw, the greens, all that good stuff.
I actually have to go refill. I'm just down to my last little couple eighths here, so. But I don't smoke like I used to. What's that?
That should last you a couple of days, right?
Yeah. It's my last eight, I said. So yeah, I got to go in. We've got an actual compassion club here where they care, but we've got those dispensaries too, run by the fucking greedy fucking assholes. I mean. You're gonna get these fucking assholes everywhere, right?
The corporations you're talking about, right? The weed corporations.
Yeah. Like, dude, the one thing that I don't get is the packaging. This is how I buy it.
Yeah.
Like this in a bag, just like you used to buy it when you had to go when it was illegal. Except they're. But now they have it in a package where the package weighs more than the weed. That's crazy stuff, man.
They got the label. They got how much a percentage of THC is in there. They got the little Ziploc. You just close it with your fingers on the bag.
No, but up here in Canada, it comes in a box.
Oh, the box.
Then in a plastic thing. Like there's it takes you 5 minutes. It's childproof, right? So it takes you like 10 minutes to fucking get to your joint.
10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes just to open that damn thing, huh?
Yeah. Now you got me all wanting to get high now. Fuck.
That's right.
So,
Scotty, what time is it over there?
It's the same time as you, man. It's it's 11:49.
Oh, I see. Oh, it doesn't change? Okay.
Yeah, we're up from you, mate.
Yeah. Got it. Hey, speak. Okay, back to Canada. Do you know some French?
No, I'm from BC, buddy. We don't do any French over here. I have a couple of French buddies that came from Quebec and Montreal. But I dropped out of French as soon as I was allowed to.
Oh yeah, okay. Quebec is more like middle, Canada.
Yeah,
it's more that way, huh?
Yeah. I'm right on the coast, so we're more like Oregon and Washington, kind of Montana. Sort of thing. I see. Like we've got because we've got BC's got mountains. We've got really good mountains in northern country, but we've also got some nice plains and pastures, like growing deltas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a beautiful country up here. It really is. BC's excellent. I've driven through it a lot, and I love it. I do it anytime. It's a nice drive. It's a real nice drive. Yeah.
And is it like foresty, like Washington or Oregon?
Big time. Yeah, big time. That was our biggest industry was forestry.
Oh, it was okay. I see.
Yeah, huge.
Right on. Are you gonna roll it up right now, Scotty?
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, talking about Vancouver again. There's this interviewer, this YouTuber called Nazwal. I think that's how you say his name, and he's from
Okay.
Canada, Vancouver, Canada.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, and he interviews all the like the rappers and hip hop people
Oh,
that.
Nardwar.
Oh, Narwhal, there you go, Narwhal. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been around for a long time. He's been Nardwar, the human serviette.
Yes, there you go. There you go,
do,
Scotty.
do. Yeah, I know him. I don't know him personally, but I've seen his shit. He's in a punk band too, I think.
Oh, he is? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know he's a pretty good guy, but then he's pushing all that, really like up until I guess like his part is, but once you get past like his level, that's when all the creepy shit comes in, I think, you know what I mean, as far as the Hollywood and the mainstream and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like he interviews media people, right?
Yeah, mainstream.
Yeah. Well,
Mainstream.
most of those people are no good. We shouldn't be worshiping them. We shouldn't be following them. We should be following each other. You know what I mean? Like, because those people are they're really no good.
So he's kind of part of the problem then.
I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just putting a point out there, right?
Yeah.
I think he's been okay. I like this stuff, but I'm just kind of just sort of pointing out, a lot of that media stuff, like people really get attached to their celebrities, and when you put them down or you point out what they're about or whatever, they get really offended.
Uh-huh.
We shouldn't follow those people so much. Like, and I'm telling you this because I mean, like I said, I fucking like I fell into that whole thing. I wanted to be a rock star. I thought I could make it as a rock star and be a drummer and do all the drugs and get the pussy and all that shit. I thought, it was just a big fucking, it's a bunch of bullshit. Sure, you can make money at music and that, but to go play on a big stage and tour the world, you got to give up something for that, man. You're not getting that without, and not just hard work, man. I'm telling you. You gotta sell your soul.
Yeah. You gotta sell your soul and stuff. You gotta. Once you sign that contract, you pretty much give all rights to whatever you have, and they could do whatever they want.
And I just think that perpetuating and promoting that is just, it's not good. Look at the kids today, man. Look at them for fuck's sakes. Like, really? Look at what they're listening to. Look at them, like Little Pump and shit. Look at that shit. Like, some of it's funny and fun, okay, sure, but really, these guys it's the same fucking video, throwing money around with the stupid haircut, the face tattoos, and the auto tune.
Yeah. You know what? I think before you jump in, I was talking about that nowadays music is they're pushing more drugs and sex and I think stupidity, like not having compassion for other human beings and so you know what? That's also a revolving door to actually the young generations to want to do the same thing, and then they get caught in the mix and then end up in jail. And so it's a whole cycle. Yeah, there's a whole cycle, and then you know what? That's what the CEOs of these private prisons, private institutions, that's what they want right there, because that's more money in their pockets.
And that's, well, dude, you've seen that rap that who did it, Busy Bone or something, about the fucking the interview where they went to the mansion. You seen that? And the private prison thing and buy stocks. Yeah, dude, that's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
You think that doesn't happen? Come on, how do you think these doctors are getting away with all this shit? They're getting fucking stocks for this. So they're saying that this thing is such a bad thing. Everyone needs to put a thing on and take their drugs.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We've got a thing called an immune system. We've been fucking humans, and we've been fucking each other and doing all kinds of shit for years.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
it's because of their fucking creep food and shit is why something's fucking amiss. It's not just because, you know what I mean?
And the foods that they have, but they have steroids. They have it's a
Yeah,
whole
man.
big mess over here.
Like
For real.
there's no reason why we should lock down these fucking small businesses and keep people. And then, you know, I guarantee they're gonna try and come out with it again and say it's because of the climate change. Oh, look at all the fucking none of the cars were running around, so it was a good thing. Fuck you. Fuck all you, you fucking greedy fucks, man.
And real quick, Active LA just said good night, pimping. All right, Active LA. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Appreciate you, man.
He came into mind.
Right. Yeah. So Active LA, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by the channel. This is just a start to like many more blessings, OG Scotty. So yeah, appreciate you stopping by, OG Scotty.
Thank you, man. Thank you. This is kind of just a spur of the moment thing, so I didn't really have anything prepared, but I'm always down to. I'll pop in anytime. Thank you. You're gonna do great. You got this. You got this. You're natural, buddy. You're natural.
Hey,
good interview skills and that. You're natural.
Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, and you know what? It was spur of the moment because I was like, you know what? I just put the link and see if you popped in, and you did. So, hey, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty, we got to do this again, man. We got to do this again.
All right.
You definitely got to stop by again, man. I'm gonna end the stream. So, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hopefully, I didn't scare away anyone.
Hey, the late night hour is all good. We can all talk about anything. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. All right, buddy. Cheers.
Okay.
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
Scotty. Take care. God bless you, man. There you go. That was OG Scotty. Appreciate you, man. That was the spur of the moment. I just dropped the link. He clicked on it. Like, okay, oh damn. So yeah. Thanks to OG Scotty. I'll pop that cherry. yeah. At the belay, I'll hit you at 5:30 p.m. Avi. Okay. All right, LA. Appreciate y'all. It's getting late. I gotta go back to my wifey. Let's go. I appreciate all you guys. Peace out. Hobby. Hey, this is just the beginning. I got a lot more stuff in the works. So, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the journey, pretty much. Take care, guys. For many more.